What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by two different things. Since we don't do any sponsorships here on the channel, I'll go ahead and show them out real quick. The first is my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound. And the second is a new podcast I just launched on my music channel called Chasing Infinity. It is myself and ChatGPT as my AI co-host, and we cover a wide range of topics, including a recent episode on Splinterlands and Web3 gaming. So links in the description below. Check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. Okay, guys, let's jump into today's topic, and that is earnings. I love talking about this because to me, this represents the biggest and best way that we can get out in front of people that are in Web3 gaming to earn. Because Splinterlands, in my opinion, still offers one of the best ways to do that if you enjoy playing a game. Now, are you gonna quit your job and retire on this? No, absolutely not. But there are ways in which that you can earn in this ecosystem, multiple different ways that you can earn, whether you're more of an investor, whether you're more of a passive player, right? Or whether you're an active player. And today I'm going to actually cover the active player part of this. Now, again, I just want to be very clear. None of this is financial advice. This is a game, right? This is a game, and this is just game advice, and all I'm doing is covering how much people are earning. Now, did they spend money to be able to get the collection that they needed in order to be able to earn this much? Absolutely. But if you love the game and you're willing to participate and get all the cards that you need, to me, again, Splinterlands represents one of the best ways to do that. And we have people here who are participating and have been participating and enjoy the game for what it is. So we're not going to talk about ROI. We're not going to talk about anything. I'm just going to talk about mainly how much the top players are earning per month. And you can try to figure out the ROI based on how much they've invested. And it will be something that is not comparable to just throwing your money into the S&P 500 or buying Bitcoin, right? Like at the end of the day, that's a passive investment. But all I'm talking about is how much are these top players earning for playing a game that they love, buying assets here in this ecosystem, especially the newer ones, which seem to be holding their value quite well, the Rebellion packs. But again, all I'm going to do is just cover where they're at. So let's take a look real quick here at some of the top accounts in the modern leaderboard. So we'll start off with Lorcus. Shout out to Lorcus. And all I'm going to do is show you how much SPS they are winning right now per battle. So about 35 there, 36 there, 36. Okay, so that's like a good rough amount. Let's go back to the leaderboard. We'll just do like the top 2 or 3. Kazrak, shout out to Kazrak. Let's view the battles here, and we'll see 35, 34, 36, right? So I'm coming to about like a 35 SPS average. And of course, Vet V, let's freaking go. We'll do Vet V as the last one. 36, 37, very nice. 37. Okay, well let's just do 35 to make it nice and easy and to use as an average. And I know, we're a little bit more than halfway through the season right now, right? So what I want to do, well, let's do this. We're about a little bit more than halfway through the season. Each season is roughly 15 days, right? So there's 2 seasons in a month. So I want to say that we're roughly 1/4 of the way through the month, and that's going to make sense in a second here once we get to the final number crunching. So let me bring up the calculator here, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's go back here, and you'll see that many of these top players have played over 400 games, right? Some of them, well, a couple of them over 400 games, a lot of them in like the 300 range. So let's do this, right? Because I'm just purely focused on the top players. So let's take a look, 400, 355, 438. Let's just make this nice and easy and say about 400 games, right? So far 400 games. And that would be roughly 1/4 of the month, right? Half a season, 1/4 of the month. And what you'll see here is we can do 400 games times the roughly 35 SPS that they're earning. That's 14,000 SPS. Now, the reason that I'm doing this video right now is because SPS is now 2x from its all-time low, right? It's up 100% from its all-time low. It's been making moves. We haven't seen any massive sell-offs. The bot farms have left. The extractors have left for the most part. And I'm excited to see what the value is now. So if we multiply this by the 0.008, we'll just keep it simple, and you get $112. So let's even scale this down and be conservative, right? Let's say it's just $100 for every half a season, which is 1/4 of a month. I mean, top players in the game are earning $400 a month playing this game. Now, again, I know the biggest criticism that's going to come back is, well, they spent thousands of dollars in this game and blah, blah, blah. Yes, I mean, nobody is denying that. But they own cards, they own assets that they could always liquidate if they wanted to, right? And I know the biggest criticism there is like, oh well, a lot of these assets have lost value in over time. And the truth is, we don't know that. Okay, and I'm not saying this to be difficult. We don't know when they bought in on Chaos Legion, right? We don't know when or what they're up or down on. We don't know when they bought in on Rebellion, for example. Right? I mean, we could probably go and talk to a lot of the folks here, and maybe some of them have been, in Rebellion since the beginning, but now we're seeing like a resurgence. Rebellion is now over $7,000, right? Or something like that, $6,400. And what I'm trying to get at here, let's go back over to the set value. And I just want to show you like the 6 months, right? Like this is going back to April of this year, when things really started to take a dip over the summer, but we are now back up, right? You can look at Chaos Legion, and Chaos Legion has been down to the right, so there's definitely no hope on that one. But my point is that we don't know when they were getting in. We don't know what the value is. And if you just take a look at like Chaos Legion, let's do this, right? So 712, and I haven't even done this ahead of time. So 712 time or plus 1324, right? So this is Rift Watchers. Rift Watchers is down to the right as well. And then Rebellion, 6385. So let's do this because I'm going to forget them all. So let's go back to the calculator. So 6385 plus, what was it? Rift Watchers is 1324 and 712. All right. So plus 1324 plus 712. And then you know what? Just to be so conservative, let's even go over to the Chaos Legion reward cards, which are still, part of the meta, but $96 there, right? Plus another 96. So $8,500, right? And these guys are making $400 per month, right? Divided by, or let's do times 12. Divided by $8,500, right? Is my math right? Somebody check my math. I know I always get called out for it, but they're making $4,800 a year on cards that cost $8,500. Now, are they always going to cost $8,500? No. Like this stuff is all changing, and this is just a snapshot in time. And this is why I really didn't want to get into this whole ROI thing, but I know everybody's going to go there anyway, and so that's why I'm just showing you, right? They're making over $400 a month. And the cards themselves cost $8,500. So you make your cost back in 2 years. But guess what? I don't even care about that. In less than 2 years. But I don't even care about that. People are just making money on this game, which is very different from the Web 2 model. Yes, you have to spend. But I'm not telling you to do this because you're going to make a lot of money. I'm telling you that if you enjoy playing the game and are willing to put money into owning assets, owning NFTs because you understand the value of Web 3 versus Web 2, there is an opportunity here for you to actually earn back on those assets by playing a game you know and love. Again, is this the best way to spend your time? Is this the best way, like from a passive investment? Absolutely not. But the people here who enjoy playing the game, in my opinion, are getting rewarded for it. Because you know what we're not even calculating? Well, the amount that you would have to, that you would be earning from staking SPS, that's also a cost, right? But you can rent some SPS for relatively cheap right now. But the amount that you'd be earning from just staking SPS, right? Or restaking the SPS, the amount that you would earn from vouchers as a reward from that. I'm not even counting the amount that people would be playing and participating at, what's that called? Like tournaments, right? Or guild brawls. All of that is gravy on top of this over the course of an entire year. But, maybe we can get somebody who's, at the top of their game right now that shares what their earnings are. But here's the beautiful thing, okay? Here is the beautiful thing. This is at $4,800 already, and SPS is not even at a penny. So what happens? What happens when we get to 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents? Again, not financial advice. I have no idea where the market's going, but I'm excited about this upcoming potential bull run. And I'm not talking about like new all-time highs where SPS is going to be over $1. I'm literally talking about it being a couple of pennies rather than under a penny. So I don't know. You tell me. That's where my head is at. That's how I'm viewing this. I'm very curious to get your thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.